Jamart family, how you do? Happy, well, I can't even say happy, but I just want to greet you from my home here in Montego Bay, Jamaica. Melissa is upon us. Hurricane Melissa is no longer tropical storm. It is Hurricane Melissa, my friend, is upon us right now. And I just wanted to hop in to give you a quick update. Yes, we have actually lost 3 lives. Let me know if you're hearing me. I just want to make sure. Kathy Kernon, you're on. Good to hear from you. I want to know if you're hearing me because sometimes I'm having trouble with this mic here. So I just want to know that you're hearing me. Just give me a thumbs up to say yes, you're hearing me. And thank you for joining at such short. Oh, excellent, Michelle. Thank you. All right, so I wanted to just pop in to give you an update. I've gotten a lot of emails, a lot of questions, and thankfully, knock on wood, the power is still up, internet is still up. But I don't know if you can see, I've buttoned down. I've done most of the work that I needed to do already, and just waiting on the mystery Melissa. Sad to say though that we have lost some persons here who I'm gonna say it's so sad, because we've lost 3 persons. Actually wanted to get that out of the way first, and condolences to the family and friends of those persons. I don't know them. I got the news on the government, what they call it again. They had some announcement earlier this evening, like an update press release. Yes, the press release. They gave us an update, and Dr. Tufton, the health minister, confirmed that we lost 3 persons here in Jamaica, and Hurricane Melissa is still not here yet. It's still on the south coast of Jamaica. I'm going to share that picture with you shortly. But we lost 3 persons, one from in Hanover, one from St. Catherine, I want to make sure, and one person from St. Elizabeth, yes. Hanover, St. Elizabeth, and St. Catherine. We lost 3 persons, unfortunately, related to hurricane. The one person, apparently in Hanover, I understand, stand corrected, fell off his ladder when he was trying to make preparations to button up and died. Another person between St. Elizabeth and St. Catherine, one was electrocuted, again, preparation mode, cutting trees or something like that. Wire got entangled in electrical wires, and got entangled in electrical wires and was electrocuted. And then the other person, yes, was cutting a tree, and the tree fell on him. So it's really, really sad that before Melissa actually made landfall, we lost 3 lives. And I just want to say condolences to the persons. But it's also a point of note, again, to the rest of us, that we should be, safety is first. Safety is first and should always be first. I actually climbed up my house on a ladder. I got the first news, and to be honest with you, when I was going up, I was a little bit nervous. But my wife was there with me, and I gained the confidence and the courage to do it because we had to do it. So condolences again to those persons. I wanted to give you an update on what is happening right now. I've been getting emails, I've been getting text messages. Just got a call from my friend June Lyons. Pick up June, a friend of mine for years. We went to Charlestown Maroon Village before my dear friend lost her life there. But we've been friends for years. She's in the US. She just called me asking what's going on. My friend Owen and his wife in the US. Just a bunch of persons, friends and family have, they've been reaching out asking, Thankfully, they can still get through. Unfortunately, some persons have already lost power. Um, I think over 51,000 persons have lost power, mainly on the eastern side of the island, right? But I'm going to share with you quickly Hurricane, I almost said Beryl, Hurricane Melissa, where my Hurricane Melissa is at the moment. Oh, I think I need to, there's some howling winds outside. I'll share that with you a little later, but let me just share this picture with you right now. This is the current status of hurricane. I'm not sure why this thing is starting to act up now. When I'm trying to show you the picture, the graphic. Let's see. Hold on here, my friend. Let me try and remove it and add it back. Hold on here. There you go. There you go. So, and it's a little bit small, but that is the current state of Melissa. It's just south of Jamaica. And I'm going to share with you the report from NOA. I'm going to just read it with you now so you can get a picture, a perspective of what is happening now in terms of the hurricane. So it's not, the eye is not yet on Jamaica. That's important. But we are already getting some strong winds, particularly on that side, the eastern side of the island. I am in the west. I'm in Montego Bay. We're getting some winds, some howling winds, and I'm going to actually have a camera at the window there. That probably you might hear it pick up some sounds there. In fact, let me see if I can do that to have you hear some of that woo sound there. I hope you're hearing me. Let me know if you're still hearing me. But yeah, so that's outside. So let me hear yeah, back here now. So anyway, this is the current status of Hurricane Melissa at 8 p.m. And I'm gonna share this with you. At 8 p.m. Jamaica time, it's 9 o'clock now. The eye of Hurricane Melissa was located latitude 16.6 degrees north, longitude 78.6 degrees west. Melissa is moving slowly, painfully slowly, towards the northwest near 2 miles per hour. That's 4 kilometers per hour approximately. A slow turn to the north is expected tonight, followed by a turn toward the northeast at a slightly faster forward speed on Tuesday. The northward motion will, with a faster forward speed, expected Wednesday and Thursday. It has been painful. I must say, before I even continue, it has been painful. We were expecting the storm from last week, and it has just been there, nagging, holding off, waiting, And the meteorologists keep pushing back the time. They say it's not moving. It's moving at 2 miles per hour. 2 miles. I was saying it's like from the airport in Montego Bay to downtown Montego Bay. Can you imagine? So it's not moving, but from all indication, we're definitely gonna get it because I'm hearing the winds howling now, and areas in Jamaica on the southeast of the island, east, southeast, eastern, which is Kingston, St. Thomas, that side. My friend in Kingston told me that they've been getting steady rain and the breeze. St. Thomas, I heard, is getting some of that as well. And south of Jamaica is getting rain. My aunt is on the south coast and she confirmed that they're getting rains right now. Here, there's no rain. Just a little bit, well, I wouldn't say no, a little bit of drizzle, but more wind than rain on the Montego Bay side here. Right? So let me continue. So northward motion with a faster forward speed expected on Wednesday and Thursday. And by that time, it will be out of Jamaica, by the way. On the forward track, the core of Melissa expected to to move near Jamaica early Tuesday morning. So that's tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning, we'll be getting the brunt of it. The eye will be over Jamaica by tomorrow morning sometime, the eye of the storm. But remember, before the eye comes, we already will be getting the outer band, which we're getting. We're getting some of it now on that side of the island, right? Not as much on the west side yet, but on the other side we're getting it. Maximum sustained winds are near 175 miles per hour. Category 5, my friends, with higher gusts. Melissa is a category 5 on the Sapphire Simpson hurricane wind scale. It doesn't get higher than a category 5, right? Some fluctuations in intensity are likely before Melissa makes landfall, they say. So it might come down to a 4, but we have never seen anything like that in Jamaica. For those of you who know the history, I think Hurricane Gilbert was a category 3, and that was devastating to us. So Melissa, even at 4 will be more powerful than Hurricane Gilbert. And so we're hoping and praying, lots of prayers going up. And I pause again to thank everybody who have been reaching out to us and praying and, sending their heartfelt wishes. I want to say thank you. I've been getting some calls as well, and thankfully the phone is still up and the power is still up, so we can still communicate, unlike other persons on that side of the island. So that is it. It will lose some strength when it gets on land here in Jamaica, but nothing to talk about. Nothing to talk about. It's still going to be a category 4, as you can see on the map. Hurricane force winds extend outward to 30 miles, 45 kilometers from the center, and tropical storm force winds extend outward to 195 miles, which is 315 kilometers per hour. In terms of wind, tropical storm conditions are occurring right now in Jamaica, as I mentioned. I shared that with you earlier. And catastrophic and life-threatening hurricane force wind conditions are expected to begin late tonight, continuing into Tuesday. Let me repeat. Tropical storm conditions are occurring in Jamaica right now, particularly on the eastern side, and catastrophic and life-threatening hurricane force wind conditions are expected to begin late tonight into tomorrow, Tuesday. Within the eye wall, totally structural failure is likely, especially in higher elevation areas where wind steeps atop and on the windward side of hills and mountains could be up to 30% stronger. Melissa, in terms of water, Melissa is expecting to bring rainfall of 15 to 30 inches of rain to portions of Jamaica, which an additional 6 to 12 inches, they say, when it passes and go into Hispaniola and so on. All right. So I wanted to give you an update on, they call her young girl Melissa. And before I move into what is happening on island now, let me just hear from a few of you, my friends. I know you've been commenting. Let me just look and see what you're saying. How is Manchester? Manchester is getting some wind, my friend. This is enough is enough. Thank you for sharing with us. How is okay, Manchester. Oh, yeah, that's same person. Let me just check on here. Brian Shields, aka Mr. Weatherman, is giving constant update. He's also on YouTube. Yes, I saw him. Very good guy. I'm staying up watching with you. Island Pathway. I would want to, but I don't know how long. I really don't know how long this thing is going to last, because we're expecting that tonight we're going to be getting some hurricane force conditions on this side. And so, as you know, JPS has been cutting the power based on the conditions, right? So 51,000 persons, based on the last update, lost power on that side of the island. We haven't lost yet, so that's why I'm continuing. I'm sharing. Holly, is that Holly? Holly, my bridesmaid. Good to have you. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Good to hear from you. And let me just check a quick more. What is the South Coast? Okay, the South Coast. Good question. South Coast is south of the island. So the bottom of the island. So Jamaica, kind of, what do you call it? More rectangular. So the bottom of the island is the South Coast. The top of the island is the North Coast. The right side of the island is East Coast. Yes, and the left side of the island is the West Coast. That's how it's done, right? So the hurricane is coming from the bottom, and I'll show you. I wonder if this will help again. I don't know if this will. Hurricane is coming from down the bottom here. Let me zoom in. Okay. Let me hold on. Let me try and get back this thing. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know if you've seen my screen, but let me hold on. Let me try and zoom this in. Yeah. So this is Jamaica right here. I hope you're seeing the mouse. And 8 p.m. This is where the hurricane is at now. So it's just on the just outside of Jamaica on the south coast. This entire area here is what is called the south coast. Over here is east. Over here is west. Over here is north. I am more on the northwest in Montego Bay, up here, up the top, towards the sea here. All right. So that's where I am at. So, but people on this side have been getting some rains right now as we speak. All right. Stay safe and your family. Thanks for the update. You are welcome. Nadine Grant, how is Hanover? Hanover should be similar to Jamaica, not Jamaica, to be Montego Bay. Not much happening on that side as far as I know. Sad though, I reported earlier that we lost somebody in Hanover. A gentleman was climbing his ladder and fell off and died. So condolences again to his family. So that's it. That's what we heard from Hanover. Um, Ricardo, I think it's I need to mirror this. I need to mirror the that's funny. Uh the screen, because when this is my right, but you're seeing it as your left, I think. That's the difference really. All right. So Mr. McBean, we shall rest in the highest. It's good to hear from you, sir. Good to hear from you, my brother. Let me see if I hear Carmen Barracks. Thank you for sharing this with us. Yes, it is a pleasure. I want to do as much as I can. It's not always possible or practical based on situations and conditions and whatever is happening. Because I have to, I've been busy trying to make sure myself, my family, and my extended family is okay. I've been reaching out, some of them individually, back in Westmoreland, here in Montego Bay community, in Granville, just right around, trying to make sure that everybody is, prepared. So that's what I've been doing. But as much as I can share, I will. And if I can, I don't know how soon after the event, if I'm gonna have power. But if I do, I will also try and reach out to you, even if it's just by my phone and not the computer, just a phone update. You know. Uh I'm watching from Florida. Have any Westmoreland? What is that? Having Westmoreland? How things there? Don't have any light now. Sonia Allen. I'm not sure. Let me go again. I'm watching from Florida. Having Westmoreland. How things they are don't have any light now. Okay. I think you're saying they don't have. So it's possible. It's possible. It's possible. Negril is getting it hard. Thank you. Thank you for that update on Negril. Yes, because we're getting some wind here in Montego Bay now, but it's not at the intensity of hurricane. Definitely not. It won't be until tomorrow or later tonight, 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. tonight before we start getting some serious wind. It's drizzling outside, and I'm gonna just, as I said, I'm gonna I share the I share. That's outside. That's outside my window. I don't know if you've seen that. That's outside my window. Um, there's a banana tree and a coconut tree out there. I think you may be seeing the banana tree. It's dark. It's dark. But that's outside my window right now. And how is St. Anne Monique doing? Thank you. Haven't heard it much from St. Anne here. Hi, Veron. How you doing, buddy? Good to hear from you, Ricardo. Thank you. I know you appreciate it. I love just sitting with you guys here. It's a pleasure, and it makes it lighter. Makes it a little bit easier. My neighbor, and we really need your prayers, to be honest with you. My neighbor came to the fence early and really perturbed. She told me that she has been having a running belly from yesterday. Because she has to be home. She's alone, and I'm gonna ask persons who know of people who are alone, please reach out to them. Please, I beg of you, because you don't know what they might be going through. This thing is painful. You see, it's one thing expecting a hurricane, but when a hurricane, it says today, it's later today, and then it turns to tomorrow, tomorrow turns to the next day, it's something else. And so that is what is happening. She said to me that she had been having a running belly since yesterday, because, and she had stopped watching the news because she can't manage it, just depression. My wife told me that she has gone to the bathroom several times. I hope she don't beat me up for this, but I wanted to share it. It's a fact. She has gone to the bathroom several times and can't use it because she just feel heavy. She's constipated. Persons have been feeling it, and I want to reach out again to those persons. I want you to share. In fact, I'm going to ask you to share this link with somebody, because we want to lift up, we want to encourage. We want to support as best as possible. And things like these, when we get together like this, it makes a huge difference. I know that because I've benefited from that. Community makes a difference. When you comment in the comment, when you share a comment here, persons can see, persons can relate, persons can respond. Stressful anticipation, yes. Dion, how you do, buddy? Some of you remember Dion. Dion is one of my writers on the website, My Island Jamaica. Dion Clark. Um, so big up Dion. So we're hearing now that lights flickering on and off in Negril. Melissa is in Negril. I I tell you though, is that Pansy, Rayon? I tell you though that is not, Melissa is not there as yet. You're getting the outer bands because the eye is still not yet on the island. But we expect it to continue like this for a while. St. Mary Oracabessa having some rain and wind right now. It's gonna continue like that based on the projection. I'm not a meteorologist. I'm just a Jamaica loving person. But I've had experience with these things, and I've been reading it, getting an understanding of these things, and following up with the experts. And I'm hearing that this is what is going to happen. So I'm just sharing my local knowledge, my local and um, actual knowledge, my knowledge of the situation here with with you, my friends. This is me. Um, oh, I don't know if you hearing the wind outside. Let me see if I can share that with you again. It's on and off. Are getting some whole. Okay, here goes the rain. Some rains. I wish. Well, I was hoping that it would be right, but that. But we should be hearing some people. The camera is right at the window, and I'm hoping that you can hear me. You should be hearing me too. But those, so you can see the leaves. Yeah, you still see the leaves here, right? The leaves are flickering, and then lights in the background. That's other person. Right? So you probably hearing now. Look at the breeze now. Yeah. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Right? This is the Floyd. I don't see during hurricanes that have no appetite. I've heard that, man. I've heard that. That's a good thing to go for this time. Yes. Yalla sent some of his putting your doing and we right now. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for the update. In fact, I was updating someone. I'm gonna quickly share with you some of the updates that we have on Island. Let me just check about the report. I'm not sure if it's coming. Keep the comments coming in. I want to hear what one engage. I want to see energy and the community. But a couple of quick updates for you. 861, based on the latest 861 shelters have been open, 13 shelters, 133 have been fully operated already, right? Meaning 861 have been open, but a lot of them, most of them, is right now going to close here. That's a little problem, but we have to understand first. You have to understand, right? I'm not going to beat people. The authorities just have to do what they have to do. But remember, our nature is to stay here everyone can protect. That's our nature, right? And we do that. We have to understand that. These are the additional centers that we open on the island. Um, I mentioned to you, this is a category 5 right now. And it has speed of 250. So back to me. Back to me now. You probably hear, yes. So you were hearing this. You were hearing the. You were probably hearing the sound from the outside, the wind. A couple other updates. The all hospitals are open. They said all hospitals are open. But the health minister said he's concerned about three of them. Or the one in St. Elizabeth. Somebody was asking about St. earlier. Yeah, the one in the one in Black River there. Noel Holmes in Hanover, right, Lucy, and Falmouth. Those three he has a concern because they're right on the river, on the seaside, right on the seaside, and we expect to get, they said, gusts of up to 13 feet high. So that is a concern. So they're making preparation for those three hospitals to have a temporary location, I'm told. So I just wanted to update you on that. If you have family members in there, just be mindful of that. Bamboo River. There's a community called Bamboo River in Morant Bay. I understand people finally are evacuating. It's a dangerous community. It's a flood-prone community. I'm hearing that people have started evacuation, which is good, right? Of course, you know that all banks are closed. All airports have been closed since yesterday, and by yesterday, and most of the utility, most of the private, those governmental, quasi-governmental operations have been terminated, except for the emergency services. Emergency services. KFC is closed. KFC, KFC has been closed. My friend, I called yesterday and got confirmed. Some of you know that I have a history with KFC. I just want to big up the KFC team again, all across, especially Western region. Uh, the entire team, right? I know some of them might be watching. So big up Mr. Myers, Sir Chris, everybody, everybody in the Abby, Peters, Garwood. They know themselves, and some of the newer kids on the block. I want to big them up, even while I'm doing this live here. KFC is closed though. KFC, they say it's essential services. Well, not this time. Um, they have closed yesterday and they remain closed today, and will probably continue until it is safe to reopen. So KFC is out, it's closed, airports are closed, all banks are closed, all of those things uh, are closed. Let me see if I have any further update to share with you. Those are some of the bigger ones, I think. I already told you the tracking of the hurricane. It's expected to be here later on in Jamaica later to. All right, so that feel like there's something got torn down there. I hear a big bashing sound outside. All right, but as long as I can, I'm gonna see. I won't be long. It won't be very long, but I probably will come back on a little later on to try and give you another update. I just wanted to swing and give you a quick update. Yeah, I'm getting some awkward noise on the outside now. Wind's howling a little. Oh, a little more heavier. Let me see if I can share that with you. Let me just switch that again. You probably hear it in the camera here. Back to here. Back to here. So that is the update I want to share with you. Let me get a couple of your comments before I jump off, my friend. Let me just quickly check in here. Um, let me see some of the comments here. Jamaica, Mary Arcabeth having some rain and wind now. I believe you. Yala St. Thomas getting rain and wind right now. Good night, watching from South St. Elizabeth. Heavy rain and wind. I appreciate you. Is that Vivlin Ritchie? Thank you for sharing. That's what St. Elizabeth Alligator Pond, Black River area, we're told that that's where it's gonna be. That's where the eye is gonna touch Jamaica. So be very careful. Please be safe. Please do what you have to do down there, and make sure look out for yourself, look out for your family, my friend. Ricardo said the slow forward movement and the amount of moisture is what makes it more dangerous. I agree with you, man. I agree with you. Um, can't hear. The sound is very low. Okay, I think that because I'd change it earlier. You can hear me now, right? You should be able to hear me now. What about the hotels? I heard. This is second-hand information now. I heard that some persons have left. But there are a lot of, as you can know, some persons have left a couple of days ago before the hotel, the airports were closed. But we still have a lot of visitors here. The hotels have their contingency plans, disaster preparedness plans, all of them. It's a requirement, I think, as well by the government. So they have the breeze, the breeze. They have that. This is the window, guys. So the camera out there. Yeah. Anyway, the hotels, yeah. So the tourists usually they are safe. They're well guarded. They have security right through, and they have usually most of the hotels are sturdy, solid structures. So we're hoping that everything should be fine. The only thing now is that you're gonna obviously gonna need people, staff to care, but I'm sure they would have made their preparations. Have no doubt, about that. I haven't heard of any tourists being stranded at all. No, so that's a good thing. How long will Melissa be staying in Jamaica? It won't be okay. So the eye of the hurricane, it's gonna fall based on the news report. Thank you for asking. By the way, share this video with someone, forward it to somebody. With its community, its engagement. We want to just lift spirits. While it's a tough time for many persons, there are persons who are at home alone right now, and I would love for them to hear and be engaged with the rest of us, right? People are coming in from St. Elizabeth, people are coming in from St. Thomas, people are coming in from Oracabessa, people are coming in from Negril, sharing updates, and I really appreciate that. So you can see what's happening, you can hear what's happening live in a friendly, congenial, healthy way. Right? Children can watch it too. We have no issues, right? You're not gonna hear any lewd, any stuff on here. Family channel, we can easily say, right? But yeah, how long will Melissa be in Jamaica? Good question. Melissa will hit the eye tomorrow morning. That's what we were told. Tomorrow morning sometime, and then it will exit by tomorrow evening. So it should be within 8 to 12 hours, 8 hours. The eye, however, that's the eye. We're told that, well, we know that the eye is the eye, literally. The band around it is much bigger. And so, based on the projections from the Met Service and the meteorological people, we are expected to have we have storm conditions. I'm not going to say hurricane because it's going to be hurricane and tropical storm. Because remember, you have tropical storm and hurricane conditions, right? So hurricane is the most is a stronger version of the storm. They have tropical storm, hurricane, but either is dangerous because they bring lots of water. So we're gonna be getting this until Wednesday. They said sometime Wednesday. So God help us. Even though the eye will crawl across within a couple hours, maybe 4 hours, based on what I'm hearing. Tomorrow morning, then tomorrow evening, tomorrow afternoon, it will exit in the Trelawney, St. Anne area, I'm told. But remember, it comes with a band of wind and rain around it, right? So all of that will still, if even after it passes, we're gonna get that as well. This is what it looks. This is Jamaica here. Just a little dot as you can see. In fact, let me see if I can. Let me see if I can share. Um, no, never mind. I was gonna share a different graphic with you, but it's okay. That's fine. So thank you for that question. How long will it last? I must comment. Let's keep the question. Let me keep going to the questions. And if you see a question, you can answer it for me. Go ahead and answer. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I must commend JPS Chris. Despite the bad weather here in Hallas, in Yallas, we have not lost electricity. It may not. I don't know if you should commend them. Um, Chris, because it is, they typically cut the electricity when the wind is going, because you don't want the electricity to be on and then you have down poles and electrical lines. People can get caught in it. So it's a precaution they take. But anyway, we give thanks that you can still tune into us. Trinidad pre-ministry said some of your students in Jamaica didn't want to leave, but I don't know if she's telling the truth because of her history. Ricardo. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that, my brother. I must commend you. Okay. Oh, I just read that one. Thank you for the live updates, Carmen, my friend. Carmen, I know you're one of the original person. Ricardo, expect tornadoes within the hurricane. Yes, yes. To be honest, I heard earlier. I heard a woo, a woozy sound, and I mean, it sounds like it's something you hear in the horror movies, man. It's horrible. I haven't heard it since, but as I say, we expect intermittent sounds and stuff like that until a little later on when it gets more consistent. Perhaps you can record your next video and post. We can see. Um, Actually, that's a good idea. Thank you. But I don't know. Well, when I'm able to post, you see, the thing is, I can always record something, but it's when it's going to be available. When the power is going to be available on the internet? I don't have Starlink. A friend of mine asked me to say he said he was going to sponsor me Starlink, but it's too late now. We can't get Starlink here again. In fact, I think you have to order it online, and they send the physical box down here. But I want him to know that I appreciate him, my brother. He knows himself. He wanted to say, you know what? He said, you get it from me, So I appreciate him. Thank you, man. Um, what's this? We can hear. Okay, we can hear you now. Light shows in the Maroon Town era, and yet still we have no electricity. Maroon Town. Is this Maroon Town in St. James? I would understand that, to be honest with you. It's inconvenient, my brother or sister, but I can understand that, especially the rural parts. They don't want to take any chances because a lot of a downlight pole uh, can cause serious problem, electrical issues, uh, like what you heard earlier. You know, Sean Smith. Hello to you too, sir. Good night. What is going on for Montego Bay, Grivon? Montego Bay, we're having light rains. I'm in Montego Bay. Light rains and some breeze. Very light rain, but the wind keep not tropical storm force winds as yet. Nothing to be scary about, but we're getting a little bit of winds. And every now and then, like now you hear also, we're getting some of that. So that's what is happening in Montego Bay right now. We are probably going to be the last to get the brunt of it because based on where we're located, the eastern side is getting it. Yeah, there you go again outside with the wind. Right, the eastern side is getting it a little bit more now. Stay safe, Sandy. Thank you. I love Jamaica. Hi from Miami. So flow. Thank you. Weather events are bad alone, but when you're by yourself, it makes it worse. Tell you, man, mentally and emotionally. I tell you, my friend told me that she has been having a running belly from yesterday. So that's what, to be honest, that's one of the reasons why I jump on here. I want to kind of help build community. You can hear my voice, but I can hear from you as well in the comments. And if there's anybody who wants to join, I'd be happy to give you a link. You can actually join me on screen as well. I would love that. God bless and good luck to Jamaica and our citizens. Stay safe. Thank you, Edwin. If your neighbor needs help, don't turn a blind eye. The Most High will. No, 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 no. In fact, already had discussion with my family to let them know that if she wants to come over, she can. we'll make space. We don't have a lot of space, but we'll make space. And so on. No man, we know we live in a where I live here, where we have a great little community, little in our little cul-de-sac here. So it's really nice, close knitted group of persons here. Yes, thank you for that. Darlene, God will help. You're coming in on Facebook. Thank you, my friend. Keep the comments coming in. Thank you. As you know, the width of the system, if you know the width of the system and the speed of forward movement in relation to the north and south width of the system, you will have an idea of how long it will last. Uh, yes, well, I didn't get in the technicality of it. I just depend on, I check the official channels, my brother, and just go with what they say. So the heavy rain is in Montego Bay. It's just the wind. Yeah, correct. The rain is heavy in Montego Bay. No heavy rain in Montego Bay at this moment, certainly where I'm at, or it's just the wind. We're getting more wind than rain now. Right? There goes another gush of heavy wind. All right? And even though my window is shut, you can still see the window itself is shut, but the curtain here is can still see it moving a little bit because because the wind is coming in. Still finding some way to come in. You know? You're in my prayers, Caribbean Queen. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Any other question? What I'm watching? Okay, so I'm watching from New York. Ah, hearts are with you. Where in Jamaica are you? I am in Montego Bay, Jamaica. I'm in Montego Bay, Jamaica. So, okay, where did they lost? Okay, where do people lost their lives? Somebody asking. Let me respond to that quickly. David, again, 3 persons lost their lives, and not happy to report that at all. One in Saint Elizabeth, one in Saint Catherine, and one in Hanover, all related to hurricane preparation. So the hurricane did not yet arrive. They were preparing. One fell off a ladder. One was electrocuted, cutting down trees or something, and another one cutting down tree again, and the tree hit the head. So condolences to the family. Just a tough time. Just a tough time. Just a tough time. Thank you so much. Just keep prayer for the family. All right. So I think that's it. I just wanted to share with you an update. First on the fact that we lost 3 persons, and also the fact that also that I wanted to give you an update on what's happening in terms of the location of the hurricane. I'm sure you heard that. I'm sure you heard that. Hold on. I think I'm gonna. All right. So what I'm gonna do? Oh, oh boy. The light is shaking. Thank you for visiting Catadupa, my district. Carmen Barracks. Yes, it is a pleasure. I need to come back. Thank you. Do you know anything about Negril? Somebody from Negril, Loretta, somebody from Negril actually tuned in. They reported that Negril is getting a lot of wind and rain right now. Right? That's the latest. If anybody has an update, I would love to hear. Is there anybody here from the Alligator Pond, Black River area? Let me hear what's happening on that side. I would love to hear that. Here, that's the wind there. Thank you. God be with you. Thank you for the update. Dion, love, much love, darling. I think I'm gonna switch the audio to outside. I'm gonna go quiet, and just share with you some of what I'm hearing on the outside, if that's okay with you. Oh, yeah, that's big. That's a big one. Take care of yourself, and God bless your family. One love, and take care of yourself. Thank you. Let me just I don't mind riding this out with you at all. I don't mind. I feel better.